What is that?
2319.
I had to shit my ass at home.
I'll tell you how I upgraded from plastic when I started training my anus. I'm telling a story here about how I turned my ass into a trash compactor. I'm telling a story to everybody. I could tell you about how I started recycling trash in my ass crack. I can tell you all about that story. First, I started with this paper cup. I shoved it up my ass, and then it went, and then it spilled just like this, right out of the anal region. That's what I started with, and then I worked my way up. I started doing bigger things. I started with the paper spoons, the plastic spoons, because they're slightly harder than these bottles. So I compacted that, and then went. Then I built up bigger and better. Like that. I can see you're trying to hide that spoon and stuff from me because you think I'm probably going to trash compact that with my anus. The powers be. But then I started building up bigger. But yeah, it's probably a good idea that you keep that on you at all times because you don't want no anus man like myself shoving it up there and trash compacting that shit. Because plastic spoons and utensils are very useful for a human, especially working this job like this. You gotta be prepared, because this is a plastic job. You gotta have all the plastic utensils and the plastic everything. And then I started, after I did plastic, after that, I started doing rocks. I compacted that. I started little by little. And then I cracked that rock. I cracked it like it was the plastic spoon. Right in my ass crack. And then after that, I started with concrete. Big slabs of concrete. Shoved it right up in there. It's just like training every muscle in the body. You can train your ass crack like a trash compactor and save the environment. And eventually, I started doing bigger and better things. I started doing tree branches. I shoved tree branches right up there. They might be a little easier than the concrete slabs, but I would argue otherwise. I would say the tree branches are harder because they're so abrasive. And they're longer. They take up more anal space in the ass crack. So I just I twirl that shit around like a tree cutter, like one of them massive machines. You shove tree logs up there, they shred them like paper, and they turn them into paper. That's what I did. You know how when you eat stuff, this is the natural human form. You eat shit, Well, not literally shit. That's what exits out of you. You eat food and then your body converts it into shit. And then that's what it comes out. But you can reverse it and make other materials with your own ass crack. And so, then eventually I started with, I shoved a car up my ass. I shoved a small toy car, and then I started shoving bigger cars up my anus. And my anus was like expanding like a universe. And then I was shoving cars up there, and I smashed that car. And then I started doing 18-wheelers, and then those were tough. But yeah, because 18-wheelers, they're so much bigger than regular vehicles. 18-wheelers, no joke. You gotta lift the 18-wheelers like this, and then you swoosh with all your might. And after that, I started doing bigger and better things. And then I started inventing jetpacks. So I could go in outer space, and then I could shove satellites up my anus and smash it like a trash compactor. And then I started conquering moons and planets, and then I started conquering galaxies, and then eventually I built up to universes. I shoved the entire universe up my ass, and then I became so filled with stuff. I shot all that out of me, and that's how life as we know it was created by me. Life as we know it was created